I'd like to talk about some extreme assholes today. So lately, I've been popping in and out on the PS5, Xbox Series X drama. Everyone here should know that there are scalpers on the internet. So what they do is they buy stuff, they make sure that no other retailer like Walmart or eBay or Amazon is in stock with a PS5 or Xbox, and then they sell it for $300. So the only way, their goal is to make sure the only way you can get a PS5 is off of their website. But the trick of this is that their website sells it for like up to $400, $300 more than it's worth. So originally a PS5 may be $500, but now it's $800 because they're being complete assholes about it. So I saw a message today on a website. Apparently it was on Twitter. Now I wouldn't know because I'm not on Twitter. I don't participate in that carnage gladiator arena. It's just a terrible website to be on. But I saw that it was on Twitter, and they bragged about having 2,000 PS5 units. And then they said they were boasting about how easy it was to get them. Now, everyone's pissed about them. And I've heard there's multiple organizations doing this, because this one said they had 2,000. I remember hearing about a group that had 3,000 or 5,000. I mean, they're shit faces. They're definitely dickheads. Don't get me wrong. And people should be mad about that, because imagine going to Walmart and then your favorite candy bar sold out as a kid. And then you go to like your neighbor's house to buy it, and it's like $15 when usually the candy bar is like 10 cents. That's basically how people feel right now. It just feels like you have something in reach, and they just took it out of your reach and said, nope, you gotta pay more money than you were expecting, buddy. So everyone's pissed about this. Obviously, no one really likes these people. And their latest, one of the defenses that I saw is that they need the money because they can't feed their families for pandemic reasons, which I totally understand. But I have debunked that theory in my mind plenty of times. First of all, if you are struggling financially, why would you brag about making money? Like, oh yeah, man, I'm about to get evicted, but I'm making huge bucks up here and selling PS5s. Like, that doesn't seem like the attitude of someone that's really on the edge financially. I mean, it's pretty stupid to think about it that way, because then it just makes them look dumb if they're celebrating about that. But the other thing that I looked at was that, okay, maybe they do need this financially. Some of them may not be dicks, and they might actually need it. But then I thought, how would you afford a PS5 to resell? If you are close to being financially, like, in big trouble, I would say that's like $1,000 in your bank. 2 PS5s is $1,000. So they can't really afford that. It takes probably a month or 3 weeks to sell one of those, or maybe a week or two, because most gamers aren't willing to pay their entire rental fee just for a fucking game console. So they probably won't buy it for a long time. They'll be really reluctant about it. So I don't understand how you'd be able to afford that if you were financially troubled. I mean, that doesn't make sense. It would take a while to resell, so you would end up getting evicted anyways. You wouldn't be able to sell it because you'd have to move out with it. So that really doesn't make sense to me. The numbers don't really add up there. I think if you were broke and you bought a PS5, I think you'd be in even more broker. I think you'd be in big trouble if you did that. The bank account you asked for a loan from would probably be like, what is this guy doing with his money? And they'd probably clamp down on your ass. So I'm just saying, you might want to watch out for them scalpers. And if you were planning to buy a PS5, I encourage you to really wait your ass and not buy one for $800 fucking dollars. Some people bought them for like $1,200. It's like, really? You could buy a rental car for that much. Why would you buy a PS5? But just be aware of the scalpers. Don't buy any new game consoles, because it's probably worth more than your bank account. It's probably worth more than your lottery ticket. So you might as well just wait on that. But I just wanted to lean in on these dumbass scalpers and call them dick faces, because they are. I mean, they're really sucking the joy out of some people. Some of my friends were like, yeah, I'm gonna get PS5. Not anymore, buddy. Not anymore. Now you won't. now you have no chance of getting that PS5. But I'd just like to lean in on this and say, fuck you, scalpers, you dicks.